Alright, so it's Monday, still editing the Snatch Wonder video, but I thought I'd maybe vlog my entire creative process of doing my next look, which is going to be a clown look. So I'm having Eriana Conda on my channel this weekend. I've got 5 days to get my outfit together. I already done the wig. It's going to be Pennywise meets Bianca Del Rio. So I'm going to make the Pennywise collar, okay? I'm going to make a little hat for her. I also want to do the fake teeth if I can. So I've been trying to figure out how to do the fake teeth. I actually ordered some polymorph plastic off Lazada, but it isn't here yet, so hopefully it gets here in time so I can make my gums and the fake teeth. If not, it's just going to be my regular teeth. Or I'll figure out a way, okay? So I'm just going to vlog the whole week and see what I come up with. Okay, so now I'm going to start off with the collar. Okay, the collar I want to make a big ruffle collar. I bought an old placemat, which I'm going to use as a base. Okay, I'm going to measure this out. And then I bought about 3 meters of fabric. And I'm going to cut this into strips. Okay, and sew it up and make it into big ruffles. And then distress it, dirty it up, to make it like I just came out some drain or something. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to voiceover to talk about what I'm doing. Alright, and here I'm measuring my neck. Okay, I think it's about 3.5 inches. Okay, to see how much of the placemat I should cut out. Okay, and here I'm measuring out 3.5 inches all the way around. Okay, so this will be the collar, the base of the ruffle. Okay, drawing a line right across and cutting that out. Okay, and seeing whether it fits. Now I've got some Velcro that I just hot glue onto the area. So I measured my neck also to see where the ends are. So it's a nice snug fit. Alright, perfect. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to making the ruffles. Okay, so I'm just laying out the fabric on the floor, okay, folding it, and then folding it again, okay, down so I can cut out even strips. And I'm measuring them now for the widths, okay, I'm measuring them at 3 inches, 4 inches, and 5 inches, just to have a bit of a tiered ruffle effect. When I layer them up later, you'll see. And I cut all the strips out, and I have 3 sets, okay, 3, 4, and 5 inches. Okay, and basically I have these strips of fabric, and what I do is I'm just going to gather them up into little ruffles. Okay, ignore all the scars on my legs. Those were accidents from my youth. And I said I was going to sew it, but actually in the end I just used masking tape, and I just held them into little buns, and I just keep doing this. This took about more than 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so these are the 3 inches ones. Alright, day 2. So there are all the ruffles that I'm going to do. So now I'm just going to paste them onto the collar that I made. Alright, so back to the voiceover. Okay, so here's using hot glue, and I'm picking a straight side and just basically sticking all these ruffles onto the collar like that. Okay, like planting a little garden. Okay, and as you can see, I put the 3-inch ones above the 4-inch ones, above the 5-inch ones. This was also not as easy as it looked because you had to get everything into place and trying to make them stand up, and I think I burnt my finger a few times. Day 3, didn't manage to finish the ruffle yesterday because I had a meeting. So day 3, I'm just going to go and finish the last row of ruffles right there. Okay, so this so far is this. So they're all held together by the masking tape. I'm going to take the masking tape off when I'm stuck everything, and they'll all open up into nice big ruffles, hopefully. Alright, so now I'm just going to do this last row of the 5-inch ones. Okay, I'm just going to go through and make sure all these are nice. So just going through again, just to make sure everything is nice and even. And as you can see, right under my chin, I chose the smallest ruffles ever, so that gives me a little bit of a space right where my chin is, so it doesn't come up right to my makeup. Okay, yeah, so I think I had a few ruffles left over. I wanted to put them in my wig and everything, but I didn't. So the ruffles are here. I'm going to let these dry overnight, and then I'll probably paint this and scruff this up tomorrow. And now I'm going to do the red pom-poms, okay? I'm going to do this out of yarn. So I'm just going to make a mold of this first. So basically what I did here, I cut out circles of cardboard. These were probably about 6 inches in diameter. Okay, I cut 2 pieces out from the cardboard. These are like from cardboard boxes from all my deliveries. Came in useful after all. And after cutting them out, you have 2 pieces about the same size. I cut this small circle out of the middle, so I have a little bit of a donut. Okay, and this donut is what I'm going to be using to make the pom-poms. Just using an X-Acto knife. I cut a line down the side as well so that the string can go in, and basically just do this. Just go all the way around using the yarn and do this until you get the desired density of your pom-poms. Alright, it's day 4, it's Thursday, and so my collar is almost done. Okay, so it's all stuck down. Okay, so I'm going to take out all the masking tape, okay, and a nice ruffle, and then I'm going to go downstairs and throw this around the dirt a little bit. Just checking it for size. Looks fine. Okay, not bad. Still have to do my pom-poms, and then I'm going to still have to make my fake teeth, nails, and I want to do a little paper boat as well, a little paper boat for the wig. Okay, so now I'm just removing all the masking tape. This is a little bit more involved than I thought, and you know, so it doesn't look all floppy. Yeah, I'm sticking them together again with glue. I'm going to glue the sides together so they're more or less in the same plane. Okay, you just need a touch of glue to touch these two sides together. Yeah, so basically what I did, I removed the masking tape and then I had to join adjacent ruffles together. Okay, so it's almost like one big continuous ruffle that goes all the way around the neck. Okay, you basically do that all the way around. So these flat sides here, so a touch of glue there, and stick them together. Okay, so they're all nicely frilled up. Yep, so this took about an hour, I think. This was quite a long process. Took all week. All right. So here's my collar. I'm going to bring it downstairs too. Rough it up a bit. I'm trying to look for dirt, but I don't want to get something too close to the ground because there are a lot of dogs around here, pooping and everything. So I'm going to get something from here. I think this should be dirt. I'm going to go upstairs and put some water on this. Okay, so I'm back up here and I'm just going to add some water to make this mud. Oh, it's really gross. That makes it filthy. So I look like a sewer clown. Okay. Let this soak a while. Let's not make a mess. Let it soak a while. I'm going to get my outfit. Alright, so I have this white blouse with the big poofy sleeves. This is really nice, but you know, anything for the look. And a pair of these white gloves. So these I can always rebuy. I'm going to cut the tips off also. These I can always rebuy from AliExpress. Alright, here goes. I'm going to put on a pair of gloves for this. Okay, here goes nothing. My nice white blouse into the muck. And then we're going to wash all the muck off and dry everything. Yeah, so this is a bit messier than I expected. Rinse off the dirt. I mean, I can't have this looking so dirty and then this looking so white and pristine. So they have to kind of like, you know, look like I just crawled out of a sewer. So here's the dirtied up blouse, the gloves, and the ruffle here. I'm just going to leave that out here overnight, and then we come back to maybe spray some paint on that and maybe singe a little bit of the edges. The collar actually took 2 whole days to dry. Alright, making the pom-poms now. So finished going all the way around several times. Okay, so once you're done there, I'm just gonna snip this off here. Okay, and then you basically cut along the yarn, along the plane of the donut. Okay, there's a little space there that helps you cut. Okay, once you go all the way around, you have all of these trapped in between. Now take another piece of string. Yarn. Go in between and tie them all together. Just strengthen that with a little bit of glue. Right, so I put some glue in the middle, and now I've got one pom-pom. I'm gonna make several more of these. Alright, so that's how you make a pom-pom. Actually, I just made one more. Let's trim. Alright, day 5. So this is the night before my interview with Eriana Conda. So I have my messed up thing here. It's still a bit damp. It's really gross. Sewer thing. I sprayed it with a little bit of, paint. My thing didn't get that dirty, so I'm just going to attach the pom-poms there. I think I might make... I think 2 is enough. Okay, anyway, I'll be doing the last bits. I'm going to make the teeth also, paint my nails, and I'm going to make a little boat also, alright? Okay, so here I'm just trimming the ruffles. I'm trimming them so they look a little bit more even and circular. And just using safety pins, I attached the pom-poms to the front of the blouse, okay, in the middle. It was quite easy. And then I cut the tips off the gloves because I'm going to make my nails. Actually quite nice without the tips. And here I'm making my nails. For a full nail tutorial and how I make this little masking tape holder, see the link in that video. Okay, so I got it. I'm using spray paint. And I'm using 3 different spray paints to get this, it's almost like nails dipped in blood. First I use a cream colored base, okay, and I use this to the base, turn it around, and then I use red, okay, to the tips. Okay, so there's this ombre effect. Okay, and this turned out a little bit pink actually. So I used black to give it a bit of depth, okay, just at the tip. Just the tip. And then I use a deeper red, this deep red, to just go over everything. Just very, very lightly. And when this dries, it looks like blood. I mean, you can see from the picture. Now I'm making the teeth. I'm just tracing out the cardboard of where I want the teeth to be. And then I intensify that and cut it out. Okay, I don't cut out all the jagged edges first. I just cut out the rough shape, and then I paint it basically yellowish browns and reds, okay, to give it this yellowed kind of a monstery look. Okay, and I'm doing this on the back of it, away from where I traced it out. Okay, I'm just letting it dry, and then I'm doing the boat. So I'm using this origami tutorial I found on YouTube, and basically just folding one of these boats, okay, out of a piece of square cardboard. This is quite easy. And all I did was, after this, was I just hot glued everything so it stayed in place. Oh, wait. Oh, now I'm going back to the teeth. Okay, so I'm covering it with clear masking tape, clear tape. Okay, almost like laminating it. So this keeps the paint away from my actual mouth. So it's laminating that thing there. And now we cut the jagged edges off. Okay, and that's what I'm doing here. Just cutting the jagged edges so it looks like teeth. And this is just really, really makeshift. I just needed this for the quick bit of the video at the end. Yep, so that's my teeth. Pennywise teeth. It's going to connect these clips here. So now just using hot glue, I'm just going to... I also use hot glue to hold most of the boat together. Okay, and I'm using hot glue at the base just to put on these 2 hair clips, and those go right onto my wig. Okay, and so here is a finished look. Those are my bloody nails, my ruffle, my pom-poms, my wig, and that hat. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for post notifications, and give this video a like too if you don't mind. And share it with a friend, okay? I've got one more video for Snatchoween coming up, so I'll see you next week. Bye!